So I'm going to put these into a subfolder called guitar. Okay, just so they have a general theme going on with them. And next I want to load another project, so I'm just going to save this. Hello Alan, by the way, how are you? Okay, now I'll get my library and I'll get some shots from, let me see, not my blueprint workshop, I'll go to the wiki I think. Yeah man, I've heard that. Okay, so I'm just loading up the wiki. And that's just so that I can get some shots from that as well. I think I've got a couple of things I've been using in this. I get a lot of spam, just in case you're wondering. Order a letter from Santa today. Tempting. And okay. Oh god, yeah. A bit of indigestion there because I've just had quite a hefty dinner. It was delicious and actually quite low in calories as well. Update. Right. So over here. A little bit jerky because obviously of course it's going to be bloody jerky. But means that I should be able to get some interesting little renders if nothing else, or screenshots certainly. Dismiss. God, the light is so flipping bright in this. It's like way oversaturated. Let's see, sky. Okay, and light. Do we even have a direct light? Yep, I've got a moon directional which I'm not using at the moment. Oh no, I am using it. That must mean I'm in the wrong template. Good times. Okay, so file, recent levels, clean template. That's the one I want. Better. Okay, so it's a clean template. Now what else have I got here? I've got cinematic, clean template, dreamland template, test room. I don't think cinematic's the one I need, but I'll have a look. It's going to take a while to load, by the way. Can't wait till I get my new graphics card. Dropping frames like crazy. I'll say hello to Coyote Kid as well. Oh, God, that took a while. Let's recompile them shaders, shall we? Makes a big difference though, as you can see. Oh, thanks Alan. Don't know if you can hear me or not. Can you hear audio? Just type in channel if you can. It also looks damp. So I'm just waiting for the shaders to all finish compiling, because it'll make shit a lot easier. Sweet. Story development, well, things got suspended for about 3 months while I've been doing this training stuff, but I kind of kept in on it. So originally the idea was to have it released for October, but I don't, obviously that's not possible. It's November now, maybe next October. But I think as I've learned some new skills and I've picked up some new stuff, it's probably going to make more sense for me to kind of slow things down. So I think I might be looking at possibly even summer next year. A lot of it's done, but Amanda and I are going to sit down tomorrow with a shit ton of post-it notes, and we're going to start charting out which events happen when, because we know what the storyline is. It's quite a convoluted storyline. There's a lot of documents, a lot of like books, a lot of shit like that to read, and so it makes sense having everything carefully charted out using post-its between the 14 days that everything takes place on. There we go, that's much nicer actually, I like that. So let's come up here, I'm going to hit G, going to game mode. And I'm going to slow it down, so I'll take it to about 2. And file, no, not file, sorry, I want to go to here, and immersive mode, here, and high-res screenshot, there we go, so I can just start taking screenshots as I need them. And there. So what I'm doing is just trying to take as many nice shots as I can. Well, it's been a trial, to be honest, Alan. I mean, I have not cheated as such, but I have used assets, for example, that I've purchased, and that's the important thing, purchased legitimately to use in the project. That's kind of the thing, sometimes you need to. You can see there I've got some problems, for example, with the roofs of the houses that I'm going to need to look at. So I'll go back in and fix them soon, probably. Let's see, so click. There we are. A lot of the issues that I had with this, funny enough, to do with post-processing as well, and once I sorted that out, things became a lot easier too. Let's go up here. I mean, I still very much enjoy using Unreal Engine, a lot. It's by far one of my favourite things now. There we are. Now I can grab another high-res screenshot. That's what I'm doing. I'm just grabbing various shots so that we can see what everything looks like. Unlits, as you can see, it's a lot faster unlit. And then brush wireframes. These aren't my own promos, these are just stuff that I need for teaching people. Let's see, I'll go back to lit. I've got it on very slow at the moment. God, that thing's massive. There we are. Yeah, I think probably it'll be a fairly smooth transition. I'm not too concerned in that respect, so I'm just going to have to see what happens really. I think the actual transitional phase, they'll make it as easy as they can for us. I want to get my hands on an Unreal Engine 5 beta sooner rather than later, obviously, but a lot of that is presumably down to their kind of legal chain as much as anything, because they're not going to want copies of Unreal Engine out in the wild with people unless they're 1000% sure that they can trust them, you know, which is understandable. I mean, this is their like big new tech, isn't it? So down here, the port. Actually, I'll go over here to this island. Still a little bit high. There we go. This is literally right on the edge of the world, as you can see. I'm not using the advanced water system yet from Unreal Engine, which is a shame. I would like to use it, but 4.26 just isn't quite ready yet. When it does become ready, then I'll be gladly using it though. Okay, so I need to fix these water swells because this simulation isn't simulating yet. So if I go from here, hit F11, and I'll just run a simulate just for a couple of seconds. That's better, and that'll give me the actual water. And I'll do a snip. And I'll call this snip landscape. Okay, save. Okay, so that's now saved as landscapes 1. Now crank that up a bit. And just hit F9. Does the same thing. You can see I've got an awful lot of those in here, so let's find the one that I need. Probably screenshot 111. Holy flip, what the hell is that? Who's messaging me and what do they want? Oh, it's Law. I wonder what he wants. Right, so I'm going to take that across to there and call it landscapes 2. And then I'll take a few other shots as well, so maybe these 3. Okay, so I've moved those across. Another fold out. Okay, so now the water. I want to work on the water. So hit F11, and I can just come down in here. Keep going. Wave height, wave speed, wave tile, wave choppiness. So let's see, wave amplitude. No, I never did a green light. I'll probably be putting this on Steam. I'll buy myself an account shortly. I've been meaning to. It's just it's $100, and I'm pretty tight on this kind of thing. Okay, so over here, this is when it set it. Doop doop doop, wave tiles, wave choppiness, wave height, FFT 500. Simulate. Okay, that's pretty bonkers. Okay, I just want to change it on the fly. Wave height 500, wave speed 0.25. Okay, next. FT resolution doesn't need to change. Wind speed doesn't need to change. Oh, I always forget which one of these I'm supposed to be changing. I think it's this one actually, 360. Well, yeah. It depends really. I mean, you know, this is what I want to make myself my little kind of nest egg with, as they say. This over here, so it's out of the way. More density, FFT res, simulation scale, wind speed, wave amplitude, wave speed, wave height. Getting that. Okay, what next? Wave height set. Wave speed, drop that to 1. I think I need to drop that even more. Far too slow. 0.025 is too slow. 0.25 play. Yeah, that's more. I've heard about it. I haven't watched it yet, but I will get around to watching it, I think. Okay, so that's no good. Yeah, I've heard about that. And I thought to myself, that sounds pretty entertaining. I think the 5 FFT is probably ideal for that. Okay, I'm not using buoyancy at the minute. see, gravity, water density, velocity trigger, screen space. Enable shallow water sim, maybe. Right. Stop. Come back in. Change the simulation height back. Play. Starting to get there, but the timing's wrong. So slow. 500 wave speed 0.9 on. Gravity, water density, ocean sim, simulation scale. Reduce that. So it must be down to this. Yeah, I think it's down to this. Probably the tiles are too far apart. Okay, I'm getting swells now. How long? 10 minutes. Interesting, this isn't doing anything really to adjust that. Which water am I using? Well, I'm using Cinematic Ocean Sim, aren't I? Let me have a look at my wave system. So this is my Ocean Sim, Cine Ocean Sim in fact. Have a look at this. So it asks me if I want to save. Yeah, I do. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Here's something a lot of people don't know you can do. Notepad, Control V. It was the wave tile 3000, that's what the problem was. Okay, so now I'll go back to what I had, which is my Pretty darn far. You'll see in a minute actually. I'm just going to go back to my cinematic template. And just override it. There we get much nicer swells going on now. So let's have a look at this. No. Stop. What did I just add into this anyway? Yeah, I see. I've got an ocean sim and a cine ocean sim, both going on simultaneously for some obscure reason. Oh, I see, that one's up there. Why is that one up there? Because it's a pond, of course it fucking is. Don't ask. Right. F. That is over there. F. Right over by the edge of the world. Okay, let's have a look at the water. So, my water today. My wave height is going to be much higher. And my wave tile is going to be that many. So now I can have colossal waves. My wave speed will be 0.001. Displacement I've already got. Same goes with post-process. Enables shallow water sim is false. Anything else? Simulation height. Simulation range. 6. 6 then. Simulation resolutions 360. Screen space simulation is true. Wave tile FFT. Where's my wave file? Wave tile FFT. A bit further down, I think. Here we are, wave tile FFT, so that's 3000. Let me see, my wind speed should be about 30, because I will build the actual waves. My water level isn't really important. S-sim offset 1900.